react, that they're able to read human language, body language, even voice when people are angry or they're upset or they're excited, to try to de-escalate a situation. But any officer of the law, if you ask them if somebody is running from the police, they're gonna pursue them. If somebody's reaching for a gun or reaching for a weapon when it definitely looks questionable, they're going to grab their gun and they're going to shoot them. That's just what happens. That's their job. They'll be able to shut them down so they don't do any harm to the officer or anybody else around them. But see, the left doesn't want to hear these things. The extremist left doesn't want to hear this. Antifa, they don't want to hear about it. And they're planning so many things around the country, from what I understand, that things are going to get worse on the city streets of America. And it's unfortunate because what they're going to do is they're going to attack businesses. That's what the latest businesses, and going to try to shut down Main Street and really to make their point across, where it's going to be very massively inconvenient for people to do any business. And they're going to have enough people out there to do this as the movement gets bigger, because of the perceived injustices that they say that they see, and they want justice. And I'm thinking, what kind of justice? People need to stop breaking the law. And if there is injustices, then there's a better way to go about it. It's not destroying property. It's not shutting down people's businesses. There's a protocol in America. You can take things to court. You can take it to a higher court. You can put radio advertising. You can do radio interviews. You can do TV interviews. You can do a podcast. You can do a broadcast. There's other things out there to do, but being able to damage people's property, be able to injure people, that seems to be okay. That seems to be acceptable. To push their weight around and hurt people in this country. I would look at them as terrorists within our country. And to me, the FBI should definitely be watching. And law enforcement, they got to be cracking down on these nut jobs. Because they don't make our country safer. They don't make it any better. And who gives them the pass to do this, in my opinion, is the liberal media that seems to act very supportive in many respects because it goes underreported in these organizations. Other than Fox News and some conservative talk shows, not many say a whole lot about it. Just kind of brushed under the carpet until something kicks off and they lightly cover it. But then how they spin it, it's because, and they side with them about what they say is the injustice, rather than the facts and about the acquittal and then why they came to that decision. But they don't want to talk about that because that just makes too much sense. It doesn't fit their narrative at the time because they don't have any factual basis. That's the problem with a lot of these groups. They don't have factual evidence. They can go by what they feel or what they perceive in their minds, their hearts. It's a shame. By the way, this half hour is brought to you by the all-new For the People coffee mug. I have one right in front of me here, and I am very proud to be holding our newest For the People coffee mug because we had Chuck's name on it for years, and we just commissioned the one with my name on it and the brand new logo with For the People on it and my name, Keith Allen, on a nice white cup, 11 ounces, and it's available for $20. And if you haven't already gotten yours, order it now. We'll have it shipped off within 2-3 days, and you'll be able to unwrap it and enjoy your beverage. And hopefully where you are, it'll be cooling off just a little bit. Hasn't happened here in Florida. We still got temperatures in the 90s. But, hey, in the AC, it feels nice. It goes down real nice every morning. But proud that we have this now available. And this is the way to be able to support For the People keep this broadcast on the air. And I hope you'll do business with the sponsors of this radio station as well. Between the two, it's a winning combination for sure. Where do you get the cup? I thought you'd never ask. It's forthepeopleshow.com, right off our website. So if you have a mobile device, you can order it there off your phone. You can use any major credit card and your bank card. It's secure. Or there on our homepage on your desktop at forthepeopleshow.com. $20 and $3 and some change for shipping and handling. So $23 and some change. And there you go. You have the cup. Enjoy it. Several people have been writing across the country saying how nice it is when they've gotten it, how heavy it is, how durable seemingly it is. I hope it lasts for a long, long time. They're very well made, and we have a good relationship with the company who made them for us, and we really are pleased how it looks. They're just really, really nice and very patriotic. So get one of yours, one of our coffee mugs for yourself, for a loved one. Maybe you buy a couple of them. Maybe one for a gift for somebody. It's a great conversation starter if you have it out, and about where people are like, what is that for the people? Then you can share the broadcast. See, that's a clever way to be able to do it. When we come back, we're going to be talking about SpaceX. They've been having some issues with getting their rocket off in the last several launches. It was successful, and that's a good thing. And then we're going to be talking about Donald Trump, where he's so frustrated with lawmakers that he is threatening the pen for health care reform, the power of the pen, executive order. We're going to be talking about that. And a student thought someone left a noose outside her dorm. What is that all about? That was at Michigan State University. That story is coming up next. So I hope you'll stay tuned. And share the show, folks. That's one thing that I'd like to spend just the next minute talking about. Social media is very, very powerful. Some of you underestimate it. It is very powerful. So when you go to social media and you're listening to the broadcast, or you see our news feed or the flag with the date with hours 1 and 2, if you share it with your friends, you might have 50 friends, 100 friends that follow you. Maybe it's 30, but chances are they're going to look at what you posted. So if you repost it, they're going to be able to click on it. They're going to be able to listen to it. So a nice subtle way to do it is just share it. Just share the show that way on social media, or you can also share in your email by forwarding it. So this is a good way to be able to promote common sense and let them have it every single day so they can enjoy what you enjoy every day. And that'll help us too. So that's another way of promoting For the People in your area. And I really appreciate that. And our many, many partners who listen to us each and every day across the country. I love the encouragement, love the emails and the news stories that you send me and your perspective. And you can always weigh in on our social media at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on our Facebook tab. They are on the front page. And you can also tweet us at Talk to Keith Allen. And Allen is A-L-A-N. Hashtag Talk to Keith Allen.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us. It went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Women Wear Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
With all the choices out there to enjoy some entertainment, wouldn't it just be nice to have something that didn't cost an arm or a leg? I found something that does just that. It's called 123 Ready TV. It's one of the most remarkable apps available to start watching all of those movies and TV shows for one incredible price, just $19.99. And that's a one-time only price. Recap: all your movies, current and classic, and sports and news, and so much more. So cut the cable and stop spending money at the movies when you can truly have it all at your fingertips. No commercials, just all the entertainment you desire. 123 Ready TV is available for Windows and all Android devices. Get your 123 Ready TV for just $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page to get yours now and start enjoying entertainment the way it was supposed to be. Fun.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, patriotic as can be, in featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. It's For the People, back on your radio. I am Keith Allen, your daily infusion of common sense and information infused on a daily basis. If you're looking for good information with thoughtful analysis, you got it right here. Thoughtful analysis. There's just so much garbage on the radio. It just amazes me when I go through the dial. And I used to just kind of block it out, but it's kind of good to know to see if shows are getting better or if they're getting worse. And I kind of, I have listened to some of my shows just to see how good it is or great it is or horrible it is. And sometimes I say, there's room for improvement, but we fine tune it. I have a few program directors that steer me, kind of direct me a little bit in some other markets because they want the show to do well. And so they're consultants. Yeah, that's what they call them. So, and they consult me, and I think it's working for the most part. I mean, we're gaining more radio stations, so that's a good thing. And I already had a station say, why don't you go 4 hours? I'm serious. We just went, an extra hour about, 3-4 months ago. I'm like, 2 more hours. Are you kidding me? No, 2 hours now. Who knows? There might be another hour, but it really does go quick. There's just no doubt about it. 2 hours goes. That's why I say you have to always make sure that if you don't get the full show, you just go to forthepeopleshow.com and get it all there encapsulated. If you because people get out of the car, they go to work, they say, I can't take the radio in with me. My boss doesn't let me listen to the radio. I get that all the time. So forthepeopleshow.com. That's why we put the player there so you can listen to it another time. SpaceX. Here in Florida, they launched 10 communication satellites into low Earth orbit yesterday, 10 of them. watching the